Hello and welcome to Vivi's Chess. Today let's examine where should this Colle bishop go in this specific position. This is a very common opening position that you may reach in your Colle games. Here, where would you keep your bishop on d3 or on e2? So what happens if we ideally we would like to go to d3. Uh, from d3 we have excellent control over the entire on both sides of the boards, and we usually would like to attack the h7 square from here, so which is perfect for us. But playing d3 at this position could be a slight mistake. Why? So let's say the bishop goes to d3. Now black has at least three ways to score an advantage. The first is, of course, knight can come in to attack the bishop, in which case you have to sorry. So if the knight comes in to attack the bishop, um, one option for you is to go back. We could have done this right away by keeping our bishop in e2 instead of putting it in d3 and then losing one tempo and then coming back to e2. The other option for us is to leave the bishop there and go for an exchange. If you do this, you play without the bishop for the rest of the game, which is not ideal. So remember, Colle bishop is an important piece, key piece in the Colle system. So we don't want to play without the Colle bishop. So what can we do here? We could simply change the move order a little bit and play c3 first, thereby avoiding or thereby not allowing black to get its knight on d4. Another problem in moving the bishop to d3 is this annoying pin caused by the bishop on our queen. This pin is too difficult to get rid of. So let's say we try to chase the bishop. Bishop goes back, and now if I go g4, I don't like to then castle on the king side because my king will be on a really open fight. And moreover, the bishop, let's say it goes back. Now there is another attack on our bishop, and the bishop has to again move back uh, or go somewhere else. In either case, I have to vacate the d3 square, and that is not why I place my bishop on d3 at the first place. So I have a double whammy here. I can't put my bishop on d3, and I cannot castle either. My king is not safe because the pawns are way ahead in the opening. So this is not good either for me. So let's go back. There is another problem of putting the bishop here, which actually happened in the game. Um, so in the game, we we ignore the pin and we continue with c3, and now comes e5. This is a very dangerous move. If I don't do anything about e5, the pawn will simply proceed to e4 and fork my bishop and knight. I can't move my knight to because my queen is pinned, so I have to move my bishop once again. So e4, and I have to move my bishop once again. So this is a huge problem. So I'm forced to take the pawn. If I take the pawn, then knight takes back, and again I get into the same problem. My my knight is pinned. I cannot move my knight to recapture. I have to defend by bringing the bishop back. So in all these three ways, I end up putting my bishop back to e2. So why not keep the bishop in e2 at the first place and have a much better game? So that's the point I wanted to say. So in the opening, we have d4, d5, knight f3, knight c6, knight f6. Do not play bishop d3 here. Either take the bishop to e2 or consider playing c3 here, and that would give you a much better game. Hope you learned some tricks of the Colle opening. We'll keep coming back with more. Thank you. Bye bye.